Alright guys, for the sake of time, I have already done my foundation, and what I used to do my face, I used BH Cosmetics primer, and I just recently bought this and I really like it. It just says BH Cosmetics foundation primer with vitamin A, E, and grapeseed extract. Okay, and then I used Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo foundation, and the color I used is Deep 74. To set my foundation, I used MAC Studio Fix powder in NW45. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyebrows, and what I have been doing lately, which I really like, is I take a little bit of Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I put it a little bit on my eyebrows like that. Okay, also put a little bit on my eyelids. But doing this on my eyebrows, it actually helps the eyebrow pencil to stick, and then it also helps my eyebrows from getting, you know, like midway during the day your eyebrows will be kind of melting off your face. At least mine are, because my eyebrow area gets oily, and then the next thing I know, my pencil is not staying as well. So this kind of helps with that. So I put a little bit on my eyebrows, and then I go ahead and I just start filling them in with a pencil. How I like to fill in my eyebrows is I like to go up first, then down second. And that's kind of what my natural arch is. So I just make strokes in an upward direction first. And then when I get to the point, I just make strokes in a downward direction like that. Okay, I'll clean those up in just a second. So now let me do this brow. Okay. So that's the basic shape. Now I'm going to clean them up with a little bit of concealer. I personally like to use skin tone concealer to clean up my brows. I don't like using concealer that's lighter than my skin. I just think it looks a little bit more natural. So I'm using this concealer. It's Studio Finish Concealer in NW45. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit on an angled brush, and I'm just going to clean it up. And then when I got basically the shape I want, I just blend out the concealer with my fingers. Okay. Alright, so my brows are done to my liking. Very simple. Alright, so now on to the eye makeup. So for this particular look, I did start with the base, and I used Flox Garden Fluid Line from MAC. I hauled this for you all in a recent MAC haul, and it looks like that. So I took a little bit on my fingers and I just put it on my eyelid, and I kept it concentrated on my eyelid, not bringing it above my crease. I have that in place. Now I'm going to start with my crease color. I like to start with my crease color because sometimes if I start with my lid color, then the lid color will kind of get over blended when I try to blend out my crease. So I'm going to start with my crease color, and the color that I used in that particular eye makeup look was a MAC eyeshadow in Shadowy Lady. Okay, I'm using what I like to call my MAC Pinks and Purples palette. It looks like this. So this one right here is Shadowy Lady. So I'm going to take a little bit of that on an angled blending brush. I'm going to put it just right here in the crease. Okay. When I have product on my brush, I tend to switch back and forth between eyes. Like I'll put a little bit on one eye, and then I'll go over to the other eye, because a lot of times I will pick up enough shadow for both eyes, and to prevent one eye from having too much shadow, I'll just go to the other eye and then I'll come back that makes sense. Okay, I'm just blending it in the crease. I'm kind of taking it a little bit up where my transition area will be, although I'm going to add another color on that one. Okay, so do the same for this side and take it up a little bit into the transition area. Okay, so that's what I got so far. So for my lid, I used a deep purple color, and this is called Indian Ink. Looks like this. It's very pretty. It's a MAC shadow, Indian Ink. So I'm going to take a small shader brush and just pack that on my lid. Okay, right over the base, and it's not the same color as the base, but the base just helps. It helps to give the eyeshadow something to stick to, and they're both in the purple family, so they kind of blend well together. It's already looking very pretty. I love this purple as a lid color, because what I'm actually doing, which you probably already know, is I'm doing a purple smoky eye. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into what I use for my crease color, the Shadowy Lady, which is just a tad bit darker than Indian Ink, but it's very similar, just a tad bit darker. And I'm going to blend out that Indian Ink. So that's what we got right now. And then I'm going to use a burgundy color to kind of fade out my crease color. And the burgundy color that I'm using is Rust by NYX. They actually don't make these shadows like this anymore in these little square containers. So they actually don't carry this color anymore. They have shadows in round containers now, and when I looked to see if they still had this color, they don't in the new round shadow. So that's disappointing, because this is a very pretty color. So I'm going to take a little bit of that burgundy color, and I'm going to put it right where I would want my transition to be. So between my brow bone and my crease. And I actually put too much because it's too red. I just wanted a slight hint of red. So I'm gonna blend it out. Alright, so that looks pretty good. I don't know if I'm in focus or not. Let me check. Okay. So that looks pretty good. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to put a little bit right where I would want my transition to be, and I'm going to go back and forth. Okay. I don't want too much. I just want a hint of this reddish color fading from the purple, because you would think if a purple fades, it probably would fade into like a reddish color. Like in sunsets, you know, you can see purple fading into like a burgundy. So I'm going to use this Milani brow and eye highlighter stick. Looks like this. I'm going to be using this for my brow bone, and I'm going to be using the side that says matte cream. It says 02. It's the 02 pencil. I also have the other pencil. I'm going to use the one that looks kind of pink, because I think the pink one actually goes with my makeup look a little bit better. And I got it on my eyebrow. I hate when I do that. So I'm going to have to go back in and fill in my eyebrow, but anyway, let me put a little bit over here and then blend it out. Okay, I'm going to take this very small brush and use it to blend out that highlight. A very, very tiny brush, but it's good for right where I need it to be. Okay, so this side is good and the other side is good. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Next, I'm going to take the same highlighter and I'm going to put it in my inner tear duct. Okay, so it's just a very light highlight. It's not a very strong one. Okay, And then I'm going to take that same small brush to blend in the highlight with the purple so that it's a nice transition right there. So next I'm going to take that base that I used earlier from MAC, the Fluid Line, and I'm going to take a little bit on a very tiny brush that I've been using, and I'm going to put it right on my lower lash line. And this is just to help the color that I'm going to put on top of it, just to help it stick. And the color that I'm going to put on top of it is going to be this color right here, this lilac color. I think it's called lilac something. It's called Beautiful Iris. So it's actually not called lilac anything. So I'm going to take Beautiful Iris and I'm going to put it right on top. Okay, so we have that done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a wing liner. And I'm using this, the Infallible Black Buster Liquid Eyeliner. Okay. Okay, got a smoke. It's not a smoky eye. I got a winged liner. Okay, so I got a wing on the side, so let me put a wing on the other side. Okay, so I got a wing on both sides. Now I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm going to be using Maybelline Great Lash, Black is Black. Alright, so for blush, I'm going to be using this MAC blush in Passionately Tempted. Okay, and it's this gorgeous purple color. Okay, I'm going to just put a little bit of that on. I like to take my brush, I like to take my blush all the way up to my temples. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit on this side. Okay, and if I feel like it's too much, I'll just keep blending it out. Now I'm going to take my CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony Bronze, and I'm going to just do some slight contouring. I told you guys I'm not big on highlighting and contouring at all. So I just like to add some dimension to my face. So I'll put a little bit right up here around the sides of my forehead. I'll bring it down underneath where I put the blush. Okay, and then I'll bring it down under my jawline. Very light contouring, just so that my face will have dimension. I'm going to start off with my favorite nude liner, and this is from Rimmel. It's Cappuccino. And yes, I have like makeup on my lips, which I like because it actually helps my lip liner, my lipstick to stick to my lips a little bit better. So when I put on my foundation, I always just take it over my mouth too. Okay. This basically just helps my lipstick to stick. All of what I'm doing with the first lip liner helps keep my lipstick in place. Now this one I'm actually using for color. This one is actually the same one I used on my eyebrows. It's NYX Espresso. It's like a reddish brown. Okay, now on to the lipstick. So I'm going to use a CoverGirl lipstick. And we're going to use this one called Delicious. It's a pale purple color. And then I'm going to follow up with this purple lip gloss from MAC, and it was from their collection that came out around the holidays, around Christmas. I forgot the name of that one, but it's called Private Party. It looks like this. It's more sheer than anything. Alright guys, so this completes the look. So this is the look that I was wearing in my current favorites video. So let me put on my wig, because that's important. Before I leave the house, I need to put on my wig. So I'm using this wig that I showed you guys a while back. If you didn't see the review on this particular wig, I will put it in the description box for you. It looks a little bit different from when I reviewed it because I've curled it differently, but it's the same wig. Wigs always look like this when I first put them on, but all I gotta do is comb it out and situate it the way I want it to be. This one has hairspray on it, so it's kind of stiff. Okay, so I want to go for an asymmetrical bob. So I want this side to be longer than this side. Okay. So what I always do with my wigs is I take a hairpin, stick it right here, and then I take another hairpin, I stick it the opposite way right here. Okay, so this secures my wig, plus it takes the area where you would normally have a part and it lays it flat. Okay. All right. Thanks so much for making it to the end of the video. Now it's giveaway time, and I'm going to be giving away a few items. The first of which is this necklace that you see me wearing today. I also wore this necklace in my current favorites video. It's just a simple necklace, but I've been really loving it lately. It has turquoise, black, and gold, and it's kind of like, let me see if I can show you guys. It's kind of like Aztec print almost, the way the shapes are. It's very cute. This one will be for the winner. I also have another bib type necklace that I'll be giving away to the winner. It looks like this. Can you see? It looks like this. It's gold and black, and I actually bought one of these for myself too because I really liked it. And then I'm also going to be giving away these earrings. Okay, they are kind of similar to the ones I have on, but not really. It just has those triangle designs on it. And then the last thing I'm going to be giving away is this pair of bangles, and it's like this. Okay, they're gold and black. Okay, so this pair of bangles are gold and black, different designs. Okay, I'm actually wearing some of them today. I have them stacked with like a few turquoise colored bangles, but I'm actually wearing some of them today because I like the way the turquoise and black and gold looked with this necklace. Okay, so I'm giving away these bangles. So if you're interested in winning those 4 items, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and then leave a comment below letting me know what type of videos you want to see on my channel in the future. If there's any specific video you want to see, just let me know, or if there's a general type of video that you really like watching, just let me know, and that's all you have to do to enter. Thanks again for watching, and I will be back again very soon with more videos. Talk to you guys later. Bye.